magic books, magic mirrors, and horrifying half-man, half-objects. Just another day in Dimension 20's NeverAfter.
Oh, that's terrifying.
The new episode of Dimension 20 is, well, it's a lot. Brennan Lee Mulligan continues to weave a terrifying fairy tale, warping familiar stories in strange and horrifying new ways while making the idealized versions of these fables seemingly central to the plot of this new Dungeons & Dragons campaign. At the heart of this new series is a magic tome, which is currently held by Mother Goose. Over the course of the second episode, which aired this week, the book seemingly consumes, absorbs, Old King Cole and her Drosselmeyer from the Nutcracker. When the party met Old King Cole, he was a shell of his former self, grieving over the loss of his kingdom. But he was seemingly given a new life within his story itself after Mother Goose writes the Old King Cole rhyme in his mysterious book. Now, Drosselmeyer's fate is a little bit more vague. He touches the book and then provides the players with a portent of sorts, telling them to gather artifacts of power before he disappears in a flash of words. He seemingly becomes words themselves and then vanishes.
Ooh, so mysterious!
Now, the first one of these artifacts seems to be Cinderella's glass shoe, which is actually embedded into the heart of her former fairy godmother. Now, something has twisted the fairy godmother after Cinderella got her happy ending, and it actually caused Cinderella to actually break her slipper and jam it into the heart of the fairy. Now, the party receives a warning about the fairy's true nature from some of Cinderella's former mice, who the fairy temporarily shifted into people, which added a bit of really strange and quite clever body horror to the whole thing.
Reality is poison! I want to go back! I hate this!
And then they eventually came across a small army of deformed, half-transformed household objects, half-men, who were preparing to attack the party in the woods. So another piece of the puzzle that is being laid out here is when Puss in Boots discovered the magic mirror, the magic mirror from Snow White's fairy tale, inside Drosselmeyer's teapot carriage/home. Now, the magic mirror seemed to hint that Mother Goose's book was somehow key to righting all the wrongs of this fairy tale universe. But it also demanded that Pinocchio, who you may remember is a warlock with Cinderella's stepmother as a magic patron, return them to their shared acquaintance. Pinocchio later discovered the actual bedroom where the stepmother became the stepmother, the evil, magic, warlocky stepmother, who ate her two children and tapped into some sort of raw, primal, and mysterious magic force. Pinocchio came away with a doorknob from his stepmother's home, which seems to hold great magical power and may come in handy later, or it might kill them, who knows?
Doom, doom, doom.
Finally, we also found out that Rosamund, Sleeping Beauty, has sisters, who now know that she's awake and seem to be searching for her. Surely that won't be horrifying and terrifying later. So, you can catch Dimension 20 every week on Dropout. And don't forget to like and subscribe the character sheet.